Hello, everybody. Pleasure to be here with you. I'm just going to type in hello real quick. Hello. Thank you for joining me. Today we have a very special Mystic Ashram presentation. I'm going to be reading some of my old papers. This in particular is entitled Gender Gap in Cyberspace as a title. I didn't assign the assignment. I just want you to know that. I'm just writing about it in 2004. So the writer is a professor of linguistics at Georgetown University. She wrote this article for Newsweek in 1994. For a person who claims to enjoy communicating with others, in my opinion, she does not really get to know many people in depth in casual surroundings. According to the essay in 1994, she was married and had a professional career, yet it seems to me she was very isolated and found it difficult to form close friendships with other women. I was automatically put on guard by the fact that her article is posed as scientific in nature, yet she is not qualified within that field. As I read on, I feel that her article, from my viewpoint, is not only written from a standpoint of low self-esteem concerning both her own self-image and gender role, but also her concept of a woman's level of comfort in the role of web mistress or tech diva leaves a lot to be desired. The writer may be interested to know that women currently, when this article was published, and as far back as the 19th century, have championed the world of computing. I look at the names of Lady Ada Byron Lovelace, the inventor of binary code, Admiral Grace Murray Hopper, documenter of the first computer bug. It was a moth in a diode. And Adele Goldstein, assistant on the first digital mainframe computer, the ENIAC. I think that this author is truly misinformed. She has not researched her subject matter well enough to present it publicly. I remember what was on the web when it was first getting going in 1994, and the excitement it generated. Women were flocking to it to get involved, not in email exchanges per se, nor information, but more so to soak in the, at the time, non-commercial, entertaining, intellectual atmosphere. Women, and especially teenage girls, seized upon the opportunity to show off their creative individuality and pursue their own interests. It sparked a movement in time calling itself the Riot Girl Revolution, reclaiming the right to never grow up because boys never really did either. Contrary to the author, most women did not receive nasty, perverted, also called flame males. For the sheer fact that most people who had internet access were either themselves working at a government bureau, laboratory, university, or computer firm, or their families worked for these organizations, and thereby they had manners. Computing was thrown open to me when the web was born, and I didn't even know a single soul with email. I had been trying to get involved further beyond DOS and Windows for years by this time, and the web was what I thought computers were made for. In 1994, at the age of 18, I was an instant convert without needing one single lesson on anything. If all men and women are truly as shallow as this writer makes them seem, I do not want to be considered part of either gender in this life. I don't believe in having my life choices made for me. I believe that there is a very quiet yet very powerful gender revolution occurring at this time in history all over the world. Men and women are opting voluntarily to come to a middle ground as opposed to remaining on opposite ends of the gender spectrum. And I believe this to be a positive step towards human survival in the future. Articles such as this one succeed in completely alienating me. The writing is disguised as information, yet I perceive it as propaganda. So tell me what you really think about that article. And in the comments section, this is what I thought about the article Gender Gap in Cyberspace. And maybe I was a little too harsh. I don't know. What do you think? Was I too harsh on this particular opening assignment for college? So hope you enjoyed that, and I'll be back again with yet another reading from some of my essays. Thanks so much for tuning in. Take care. Till next time, Mystic Ashram signing out.